Hello everyone. After a long break due to World Cup, FPL is finally returning. For those who took a break from FPL like us, we have a day to warm up and get back into it. The best way to start your preparation is to look into the fixture and find out which player you should target to rebuild your team with unlimited transfer. In this video, we will analyze the upcoming fixtures of every team with the FDR rating and will do a statistical analysis of players whom you should pick or avoid. So let's dive deeper into the video. Here is the FDR chart on the basis of the fixture difficulty rating given by the official FPL site, where we summed up the FDR rating for their upcoming 7 fixtures and then we sorted out the chart from the lowest to highest. Though Southampton has the lowest FDR rating among all the 20 teams, 5 teams sit above them because they have some double game weeks to come. They are the most attacking team in the Premier League after 16 game weeks, as they created a league high 82 chances and also had the most shots from inside the box. From a defensive perspective, they didn't have the best season so far, as they kept just 2 clean sheets in the last 6 matches, conceded 14 big chances. 12 teams can better that number. But they conceded the least amount of chances and had the third best non-penalty XGC. In the league table, they are sitting 5 points behind Arsenal, but we all know how explosive they are from FPL's perspective. In the City team, the obvious pick will be Erling Haaland at the front. He didn't have any World Cup to recover from, so he will be ready to go from Game Week 17. His teammate Kevin De Bruyne had a World Cup to forget, but he kept showing his capabilities in the friendly games and his performance in the Carabao Cup against Liverpool was outstanding. Foden can be a cheap alternative, but the game time is always a concern with him, as there are too many game weeks coming in a very short period of time, so he will most likely be rotated. In defense, Cancelo is the best option, but surprisingly he failed to create a single big chance this season. Arsenal stands on the 4th place of our FDR chart because of their double game week in the Game Week 23. Although they are on the 2nd place on our attacking chart based on the last 6 game weeks, they are on top of the point table. They have created 60 chances, 13 of them were big chances and took 62 shots from inside the box. On the defensive side, Arsenal are on the top. They kept 4 clean sheets in the last 6 games and their non-penalty XGC is just 4.09, as they conceded just 55 goal attempts and only 5 of them were big chances. Gabriel Jesus was Arsenal's best attacking threat, but he will miss nearly 2 months due to an injury he suffered at the World Cup, so Eddie Nketiah may take his place. Nketiah played really well in the latter part of the last season when Arsenal didn't have a proper number 9. The 6.5 million striker should be on our watch list, but our main priority will be Arsenal's midfield trio, as they are separated by only 1 point in the FPL and their big chances per 90 minutes are pretty close, but Martinelli has the highest of 0.38, followed by Odegaard's 0.34 and Saka's 0.31. Odegaard's non-penalty XG is the best of this hard-to-split trio, as he registered more big chances this season so far than he did in the whole of the last season. Granit Xhaka can't quite match his teammates' numbers, but he had more penalty area touches than he did in the entirety of the last season. At the back, Gabriel and Saliba have managed 4 goals between them, but it is definitely Gabriel who poses a bigger goal threat. Newly converted right back 4.7 million priced Ben White can also be the cheapest way to get into Arsenal defense, as he poses quite an attacking threat. Chelsea is in the 2nd place in the FDR. They were a bit of hit and miss in the first half of the season. They are on the bottom place in terms of attack if we consider the last 6 game weeks. They are ranked 15th for the non-penalty XG. Their attacking assets are having a bad FPL campaign. They are also the 2nd worst for the minute per non-penalty XGC since Game Week 11. The 7.5 million priced Mason Mount is the highest scoring midfielder for them, who is the 28th best midfielder in the league. Reece James has also struggled but managed to bag a goal and an assist until suffering a knee injury in the October. In the positive side, Chelsea have a very good fixture run from Game Week 17, which can be the best chance for Potter to turn this ship around in the right direction. Mason Mount, Reece James and Kepa are the 3 top players who can be considered in this period. In our FDR table, Fulham sits in the 3rd place. They are the 8th best side in terms of attacking stats. They created 66 chances. 8 of them were big chances and took 65 shots from inside the box in the last 6 game weeks. Alexander Mitrovic has scored 3 times as many goals as any other Fulham player this season. His minutes per stats can only be bettered by players like Haaland and Nunez. His teammate Andres Pereira has been a great budget pick all over the season, but his goal threat is limited as one of the two big chances he received this season has come in absence of Mitrovic. Willian is surprisingly impressive as he is posting some okayish numbers. For example, his 0.48 big chance per 90 minutes is equivalent to what Phil Foden has produced so far. Spurs hold the 5th place in the FPL table because they will play twice on the game week 20. Brighton sits on the 10th place of the FPL table, but they may have a possible double or triple game week around game week 21. They have been very sound in attack for the first portion of the season. They are on the 4th place in terms of attack as they created 72 chances, 9 of them were big chances and took 64 shots from inside the box. They may have kept just one clean sheet in the last 6 matches, but their non-penalty XGC is 4.14, can only be bettered by Arsenal. For FPL managers, it has been a joy to watch Leandro Trossard. His 7 goals and 3 assists have made mockery of an initial 6.5 million price tag, highlighted by a hat-trick at Anfield. He is the 4th best midfielder so far, with his teammates Pascal Gross and Alexis Mac Allister also inside the top 15. Trossard leads the way for all the main attacking stats such as goal attempts, big chances and shots on target. His 93 penalty area touches are well ahead of others. At the back, Adam Webster provides defensive cover for one of the league's best with an additional goal threat that ranks him 2nd among the defenders for shots inside the box. Estupinian and Mitoma can be great differential, but Dunk is the safest among defenders. Of the teams who are forming a big part of FPL restart squads, Manchester United's underlying numbers are one of the most underwhelming in an attacking sense. They are on the 7th place of the FDR chart, but their opening 3 fixtures are very promising. United's defensive numbers are hardly elite, either with a mid-table ranking for both goals conceded and non-penalty XGC. The identically priced Martial and Marcus Rashford are lapping up the interest in fantasy circles before the restart. Rashford had more than twice as many big chances than any United player this season, although Martial bests him when it comes to gilt-edged opportunities per 90 minutes. 6 of Rashford's big chances came against the Big Six. Martial's comeback in the pre-season was a surprise, with goals arriving in each of United's first 3 friendlies before injury hit. Once again, his rate of XG is among the division's best this season, although it's a very small sample of data and the number above is boosted by a penalty in the Manchester derby. The attacking contributions of the fullbacks are the key to Ten Hag's system, so it is no surprise to see Diogo Dalot and Luke Shaw sitting 6th and joint 7th respectively for chance created among the defenders. So that was all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on us for upcoming contents. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe FPLBC on social media. We hope to see you in our next video. Till then, do take care and stay safe.